Cusper. Welcome to Deep Heights. My name is Deborah. Thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Kind of a quiet mood, okay? Anticipatory. Yeah. Anticipatory. For sure. Alright, what do we have for the Cusper, for my Cusper? What do we have for the Cusper? Alright. The skeleton and the black cat. Strength. Okay, fortune meets opportunity here. We have the apple on the bottom of the deck, okay? Risk and reward. The underworld below that. Okay, you're going to be presented with an opportunity, all right? And it's going to, I feel like this is going to require a lot of strength, okay? Because it's almost like you're going to accept this apple and you know that it's part poison, that it's something that could hurt you, but are you strong enough to withstand the poison? That's really interesting. It's almost like with this black cat here, as an omen, fortune meets opportunity here, trial, a test, definitely. Like here you are as this black cat on your books. Okay, are you learned? Let's go see. Let's have our metal tested here. Okay, yeah. It's like if you take away everything from you, take away your books, take away your skin, take away your ligaments, your tendons, your muscles, your heart, your air. Let's get you down, okay? Yeah, like when you take a bite of this apple, the apple is like knowledge, you know, when you go out there into the world to have to do it, you don't have anything with you except your bare bones. Because the skeleton, without the muscles, without the ligaments, the connective tissue, it doesn't move. It's just a pile of bones, right? So what are you going to use to get you through this? That's really interesting and exciting for you, Cusper. Ooh. Yeah, in this underworld. Night song. Oh, wow, yeah. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, when we come into this world, we all drink the drought of forgetfulness. When we come into this lifetime, think of that song, No One Gets Out of Here from David Gilmour. Like, no promises are made. Like, there's no guarantees with this. Because when you take a bite of this apple, you're going to lose. It's like you're going to lose your memory somehow. I don't know, or you're not going to have what you normally have at your disposal, which is interesting. Wow, okay. I want to go to the fairies. And it's like you're going to have the option. Someone is going to approach you with the words right there. Wow, I've forgotten every word in the English language. Isn't that fascinating how I said that when you have that you're going to forget? And then I draw a blank. Like when they approach you, and it's like you're not even going to remember that they had approached you. Sonny boy, stop. He's allergic to grass. Make the Myomancer. There's an element of danger here. You know, I think I've said before, like the medical terminology for Myo is muscle. And you know, here, this character, these are stone, okay? You're going to have to break out Key of the fiery sword. Pulling the sword from the stone. Wow. It's like you don't know who you are either in this lifetime. Let me get a... Wow, because I feel like I can't see this story either. What's going on here? Okay, so we have the Oakmen, Unity and the Journeyman, okay, wanting to show themselves, and the Singer of Transformation here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have the Oakmen and List of the Shadows. Talking about having to use that wisdom, that natural wisdom, okay, because you are going to be in the dark, in the shadows, with nothing at your disposal, right? Wow. But you have helpers. Blake, nature is visible spirit, and spirit is invisible nature, okay? Around you, in the world, in nature, we are constantly given clues. Spirit is always trying to speak to us here in this world, and spirit's trying to speak to you. You could be having talking about that underworld experience, you know, when you take the bite of the apple, to have that knowledge, okay? That psychological knowledge of self and of who you are, because do we ever really know who we are? I mean, there are thousands of years of philosophy, and a lot of, you know, beautiful men and women have written extensively and beautifully on it and what it is. You know, I don't know. But I feel like we're in an unknowing. I had a book called The Cloud of Unknowing, and a friend of mine had done a presentation, and he had used that in his YouTube channel on the prisoner. Talking about the prisoner. I'm not a number. I am a free man. This is about freedom. About you finding your freedom here in this world, and that's very deep and very serious, and lots of people are probably going to turn this off right now, but that's fine. Go back to your self. No, I'm talking to somebody who wants out of this dynamic of being controlled, okay? And that means delving deeply into yourself and who you are. Having to use like you don't have anything here in the skeleton except like your mind, your spirit and your soul, because you don't even maybe have what you would think of as your mind, because you don't have the nervous system and the synapses and the little signals that communicate to each other. What else is there if you don't have anything but your bones, right, of your body? What else are you? Who else are you? Are you a soul? Are you a spirit? Because you're immobilized. You've been turned into stone. You can't move here. Okay? So what else is it that you're using? And that's something that you learn in the underworld. Who you are. You know, this pomegranate, it's like blood. I say, like, and I know that it sounds kind of grotesque, but in the 8th house, you get your skin ripped off. Restored in the 9th house, you know. But these are alchemical processes, and if you're here and you feeling me, you know what I mean. That's just the way I explain it. The way I feel it, the way I personally have experienced it. But you've got to find that flame within you, okay? That who you are inside as a soul and as a spirit, to break free, to break out of this in your muscles, like in your body that's armored and rigid from the world, everything that you've been taught and told about the world. When you see everything that you've ever thought was real and true about yourself and the world come crumbling down, it's disturbing. You know, it's not an easy process, and it's not for everyone. People go running back to mommy and daddy, most of them, hitting the bottle, hitting the pills, anything, was young. You know, people will do anything, no matter how ridiculous, to avoid looking at their own soul. They give theirs away. Most people give their soul away freely. Like, here, you can have this, I don't want it. They want freedom from freedom, right? Not you. Not you. You are having a super serious experience. A very transformative one, Cusper. And probably have had many. And we just have new ones and new ways. We go deeper. We go higher. You know, more. Mars is also a ruler of the 8th house, the opposite of Libra. Calling on that Mars here to get you through. You bleed out. You bleed out the poison of the world. Feeling like you're in the darkness, but you have this oakman, this beauty, this majesty, this grace that's built within you, in your soul and in your spirit, flying with you. If you feel like you're out there in the void, come back. You know, come back within. Bring it back in. Let me move some of these cards. My feet fall asleep. Such a small space. Okay. Who's with my cusper out here in the deep? This is just a theme, you know, and that's what I'm here to try to help to do. It isn't for everyone. It's not for everyone. Okay, how is spirit helping you? How are the animals helping you? Talking about nature. How is nature helping you? What animals are they sending to you to help you through this process? You're having to rebuild yourself. You're growing again. But you're searching, you're looking, can feel you, feeling discombobulated, not being able to be put together, not being able to move, you know, suffocating. Who's with my cusper, please? How can we help them? How can you help them, Spirit? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I feel like you haven't had any help, that you're alone, that you feel abandoned. You've been calling out. And those are good experiences, okay? Because it means that you have to go within and find your own inner wisdom. I was saying, you're there and you don't have your books. You don't have anything. You feel forgotten. Having to find different ways. Yeah, the nightingale, you've been calling out, no one's answering the call. Being tested. Did I say that? That you're going to be tested? That you're being tested, having your metal tested? Stingray. Very emotional, okay? You can't move. Oh, like it's all kind of coming in on you from every direction. You're blocked in. You're blocked in. You're in the cube. You're in the square. You're in matter. It's not your enemy. People think that, like, the body's just like a meat suit, and that's just horrifying and grotesque and an insult to spirit and to the earth and to nature. But something is coming together for you within. Before you can move, okay, you must have yourself aligned. Like Mick the Myomancer, that's like what this is. Like you're stuck and you can't move here. Okay? But you have this truth, the truth of your being. You have your vertebrae still, you know. Your spinal column. Where that Kundalini is supposed to rise up to the crown, right? Something about poison, though. Detoxing. And you don't remember that you chose this. Like, you were like, yes, I can do this. I'm ready to go on my journey. And then you're all stuck. That's okay. You're finding it within yourself. And that's what Spirit's telling you. Twice now. Find it within yourself. You must circle the square. Alchemy. You must circle the square. You know, this isn't the chakras separately. This is the two serpents going up intertwined, okay? This balance, this movement, hermetic wisdom. Where are you finding it? Within. Okay? Your answers are within. You don't need your books. You don't need anything. But right here. Now the deck wants to fall apart. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Wow, this is super mystical and awesome. I love it. Are you loving it? Are you happy? How are you feeling through this process? You know, don't quit now. Don't give up now. This is what it's about. This is soul creation. Learning. You a warrior? You a soul warrior? Truth for truth? Spirit wants to know. Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes? It's card 11 there, the adjustment card. Are you willing to make the adjustments that you need to make in truth? For who you are? Willing to have it cut away from you from spirit? Here, Libra Scorpio Cusp. Are you willing to do this to yourself, to cut away all that's false? To bleed out the poison? This is a serious process. This is a soul process. Who's with my cusper? I know that they're not alone. I know you're not alone. They don't want to show themselves. See the raccoon? They're hiding. They don't want to reveal themselves. Even with the stingray, because they want you to do it. We have the horse and the bee. They want you to do it. You must create your own freedom. Okay? And have this freedom. It's the bee, like the honey. That sweetness from within. That it's made within. Okay? And that's how your freedom is won. Here with this horse. This majesty. This is your spirit animal here. This horse. This is your stallion in battle. This is your shadow fax. Okay? That rides with you. And you must use your intelligence. You must be innovative. You must be able to create yourself. You must speak it, and you must speak it. The spell, not the spells in a negative way, okay? But there is a language. And I don't know what it is for you, because it's different for everyone. The language that you speak to the universe is yours, uniquely yours. All that bullshit books about spell works and go say some magic words. Let me give you some magic words, a spell that you can say to have what you want. Bullshit. Bullshit. Selling you fucking dreams, laughing all their way to the bank. No. It's individual, unique between you and spirit. Okay? And it's within you. When the two of you come together through this process, this horse will carry you like in Lord of the Rings, in the Two Towers, when Aragorn's thrown off, that horse finds him. I don't remember that horse's name right now, but it had belonged to another rider. Okay? But it was loyal to him, that horse. Shadowfax to Gandalf. In C.S. Lewis, there's that horse, and that horse is intelligent. Those animals speak. Speak in a different language, in a different way, in movement. Bees dance, you know. They buzz with electricity, you know. It's energy, vibration. You aren't alone. I knew you weren't alone. It's like, no, not today. We are must find. Because you need to know. I feel like people need to know sometimes. They need to be reminded. We get stuck. I've had reminders from the most random of places. Wow. This is awesome. Good for you, whoever you are on this journey. Stay strong, you know. The feather. The mind. Enlightenment here. Enlightenment is not about lightness, all like light, you know, all that's revealed, revelations. The truth comes upon you. No, it's the stripping away of all that's false. Rises, you know. You have it all around you with this feather. It's also the truth. Mayat. Cleaning away, cleaning you. Detoxification here. I don't know, maybe you're going through a process of detoxing. So, I don't know, take that how it resonates. So we know that you're having to find it within, create it within. You're not alone. You have this horse energy with you, the stallion. When you get tired, it will carry you, it will ride with you, but you must meet it in bravery, okay? This animal is only going to meet you if you are brave. You must face it, face the death. You know, give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry. I'm not a number. I'm a free man. Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Okay? That could be a difficult feeling, okay? When you're feeling bare bones here. But that's the prosperity right here inside of you. Everything that is your body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit. And then singing it, and it rises. Fortune, fortune. 4 tunes surrounding you, the 4 sounds. Right? Talking about that buzz, that sound, that rhythm that speaks, that's you. I don't even know if I fully understand what I'm talking about, but hey, it's coming out. It's card 36, 9 of the Hermit. Okay? That underworld journey. Because the Hermit is from the Fool to the Hermit. That complete journey through life. And we go on. You know, we continuously go on to learn more and to grow. To become... we must have all of these experiences. To experience life, but not in a way to where we just consume it, you know, and that could have been a way that has been in the past, that poison, you know. How are you, do you love it? Do you love these processes genuinely in your heart? The pain, the difficulty of what it is, feeling alone, having fucking nothing, not being able to move and stuck, and then you find it, boom, you break out of it, and you're like, I remember now. I remember who I am. I remember, spirit, that I'm not alone, that it's all right here, like Dorothy. I had it, you know, she had it in her all the time. We forget this because no one really is teaching this. I mean, there are, you know, of course, people enslaved, you know, Tsarian, others, you know, the masters of old. But like in now, you know, where is this being brought out? Just get a couple of more cards. I feel like that's the message here. It's that it's within you. That it's within you. That this is, like this card, this image is what happens as you expand and grow. And this is, excuse me, a circle, you know. That's interesting, you know. Like the 10, would be a 10. The, you know, the masculine and then the feminine here. Bringing that together. Well, that's really interesting. Didn't I say that you were circling the square? That you must circle the square? And this is like your soul. This beautiful, bright, colorful, dancing star expansion in space with spirit. You are spirit. It's all within you. That's the point. Don't forget why you're suffering. Don't forget what the purpose is. The becoming. Wow. Looking over there at this horse. If you feel down right now, like Aragorn when he's going over that cliff. I mean, he's lost the necklace from Arwen and the star, the light of the even star. It's coming to carry you, you know. I feel like, too, if that's how you feel. As a companion, as your companion. Not in a loving way, like romantic. No, this is more than that, I want to say. That this energy would protect you with all that it has, would die for you. This energy here, this stallion. Searching for you, guided here with this intuition in the minds. Maybe that it's separated, you're separated, it's lost, but it finds you in spirit, it finds you. Inner truth. Gate 61. the awareness of universal underlying principles, the pressure to know the absolute truth, the mysteries of life, and to resolve the individual tension to know. I'm having trouble speaking. The potential of inner truth is silence. Great secrets, great mystery here today in this reading. For you with ears to hear. But in your inner, here in the inner world, where this happens, where these processes happen, that's where truth speaks to you. The oakman. That's where the horse finds you, where spirit finds you, where you find a sword, where you bring it together, where you circle the square, where you are a star, where you are a soul. The kingdom of heaven is within. It doesn't matter what's happening in the world. Let them have it. Line 1, occult knowledge. Line 2, natural brilliance. Okay. Do you want this knowledge of yourself, of these processes? It's a little bit different for everybody. You know, I can read the cards only as deeply as I've met myself, you know. And for you, I can only see, you know, they're mirrors, but not for me, for you. What I can see in you, what Spirit's revealing to me, to you, you know? Innocence on the bottom here. The spirit of the self, the spiritual warrior. I'm going to ask you. Be a warrior spirit for truth. Do you have what it takes? Do you lose innocence? Do you return to innocence? What does innocence mean? Purity? I don't know. Knowledge? Is that what happened, right? The Garden of Eden? The loss of innocence? The knowledge of good and evil? The knowledge of life and death? Resurrection? Death and rebirth? Do they not want you to do this? Is that why everything is like it is in the world? They want to keep you in a square, no circles for you, like Thoth and the Emerald Tablets when he's talking about he's running from those entities out there. He's like, I move in circles and they move in squares and they, you know, they're not able to get me. The way you move, okay? Here. Don't get caught in this trap. You know, I think I was mentioning that song from David Gilmour, you know, there's no way out of here. Yes, there is. There are no guarantees. You must do it. You must find the way. You have help, though. Hidden help. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Don't go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. Don't let the poison take over. Okay, let's close with healing, sacred. I can't even speak. Shamanic healing card. Wow. A lot to be considered here. Very serious. Very serious reading. This card is for you. I'll put my email in the description box if you need someone to talk to. You know, these are very lonely processes. If you need help. Okay. A lot of the message here is, I can feel how alone you have felt. I can feel it with the stubbornness of the cards, the unwillingness. Ascension on the bottom. Moving, circling the square. Wow. Talking about how Thoth said He was out there moving in circles. Couldn't catch him. Out there in spirit, above the sun. Spirit. Moving. Something in that for you. Circling the square.